About 30 years ago, I ran across a guy by the name of John Cephas, Bowling Green John Cephas, harmonica Phil Wiggins, probably better known as Cephas and Wiggins. And he was teaching like a blues workshop. And I had been, sort of messing around with the guitar for a while and played most things with my thumb. It was kind of, but that was kind of like my approach to playing. But here was Cephas playing this wonderfully flowing music, and at one point he whips out this column of numbers, and he says, "This is the Piedmont roll." Hmm? Well, East Coast blues is often associated, Piedmont blues, the foot of the mountain, and a lot of people from the Reverend Gary Davis School or the Elizabeth Cotton School or various others use this idea of having an alternating bass, right? But the problem with the alternating bass is you get the bass going, and now you got to play a melody, and it can screw you up. Or you try to get the melody going, and then you try to add the bass. So what Cephas said is, get this roll going, right? Get this idea of like these inside strings, this pattern, right? Then add the first string, and then add the sixth string. So in a sense, you're playing an alternating bass, and you're addressing the top two strings, which is usually where your melody is, right? So if you damp the strings so that you're not playing a chord, you hear this, right? That's what you're dancing to. That's what you're putting your foot to, right? But when you add the chord, now you've got the potential for a melody, right? So I think about someone from Texas, like Blind Lemon Jefferson, who might do something like this. Well, mama, don't you treat your daughter mean. Mama, don't you treat your daughter mean. Well, mama, don't you treat your daughter mean. You're the meanest woman a man most ever seen. So that is Piedmont roll in Texas. But the thing that's cool about this is get that pattern going, and you can use it for a number of regional styles. Let's say you go to the key of C, and you're playing a Mississippi tune. Still, right? Let's say we take it to North Carolina. Right? So that Piedmont roll helped me so much to give my thumb and my fingers that independence to play melody and an alternating bass at the same time. So now if I'm playing a tune, my right hand is almost on autopilot. I can concentrate on the changes I need to make within the chord melodically to make it work. And it really freed me up. And so John always said, just three things you need to know about the Piedmont roll: practice, practice, practice. So